Hello, I am Valerie Nero, also known as One Motivator for You. I'm coming to you from Trim Up today, where we train, resurrect, inspire, motivate, and uncover potential. Our goal at Trim Up is to help reshape your thinking through empowerment, encouragement, education, and information. I just want to thank you for tuning in today. I hope you had a wonderful weekend as I did. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to two of my friends that I shopped with all weekend on the internet. I want to give a shout out to Andrea Thibodeau. You can find her online, Beautiful One Boutique. I also want to give a shout out to Sean Lewis, Paparazzi Accessories. She was online this weekend, and I am so inspired by you ladies. Continue doing what you're doing. You've reinvented yourselves. I enjoyed shopping with you. I enjoyed watching your shows, and I just want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. I like to shop, and I enjoy shopping with you. Sean Lewis, most of us know her as Tinachi. So go on over there and take a look at what Tinachi has to sell. Keep doing what you're doing, ladies. I also want to give a special thanks to my cheerleaders last week who cheered me on, encouraging me, creating excitement, encouraging me to stay in the game, encouraging me to keep on playing. Cheerleaders, thank you so much for wanting to see me win. I want to give a shout out to my coaches. I want to thank you for reminding me of my skill set. I want to thank you for reminding me of my abilities. And I want to thank you for bringing to my attention why I do what I do. I just want to thank you for helping develop me and helping to train me and helping to give me what I need to play the game and to play the game well. I just want to thank all you guys for your support and everything that you do. So this week, well actually last week, we talked about dreams do come true, but they come unassembled. And with that being said, we gotta work. Work is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. So in order for your dreams to come true, we decided and we discovered you got to build them. You have to construct them. You have to assemble them. You have to manufacture them and put it all together. This week, we're going to continue along those same lines. We're going to discuss Dreams Do Come True Part 2. But this is the part where you got to know that you know what you know. Say it one more time. You got to know that you know what you know. You got to know it. Other people may not know it. They may not understand it. They may not be able to conceive it. But you know. So, with that being said, you need a great level of conviction. You have to be convinced of your dreams. You have to be convinced that you deserve to see the fulfillment of them. You deserve to live them out. You deserve to experience them. You have to be convinced and completely certain that these dreams can come true and that you're willing to do the work to make it happen. In other words, you have to believe in your dreams when nobody else does. We cannot get away from that word believe. Believe means to accept something as true. Believe means to be sure of it. We have to accept our dreams as true, and we have to be sure of our dreams. We have to understand what inspires us. We have to understand what motivates us. And there is a difference between inspiration and motivation. Inspiration deals with the what stimulates us mentally as it relates to our dreams. What stimulates our emotions? What attaches us to it mentally and emotionally. Whereas motivation is why. Motivation deals with the why. Why do I do it? Why do I want to do it? Why should I have it? The why. When you know why you do what you do, it creates more of a fight, more dedication, more commitment, more discipline. So 2 questions you need to ask yourself. What inspires me? And mainly, what motivates me? And this is where I think we're losing this fight to see our dreams come true. I did the analogy last week of being in a football game and you're playing this game and you got your cheerleaders and you got your coaches and you have your players all helping you to win. Now, as you continue to get more involved in your dreams, you're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some doubts. Things are not always going to go smoothly. As a matter of fact, it's always really rough in the beginning. Things don't always go smoothly, and you don't always have the answers. And this is where doubt kicks in, and you begin to fight with doubt. It's your own thinking. You're fighting with your own thinking. You're fighting with your own conversations. Let's look at it this way. You're in this boxing ring, and you're boxing with doubt. Doubt is not a worthy opponent. Doubt does not have what it takes to win, but it's winning, and it's about to knock you out of the game and go home with the championship, which are your dreams. So you got to take back your dreams. You got to get in the fight. You got to defeat doubt. So you've been getting beat up by doubt. They're giving you uppercuts and knockouts, and they're hitting you upside the head, and you all against the ropes and everything. So you need to just take a moment and deal with doubt. Because doubt is you and your thinking. You have control of doubt. You get over there in the corner and you start talking to your trainer and your sparring partners, and these are the people that are going to say, what are you doing? Why are you letting doubt outmatch you? Why are you letting doubt beat up on you? If you don't stand up and deal with doubt, it's going to knock you right out of your dream. And your trainer's going to tell you, man, get off the ropes. Girl, get off the ropes. Hit him with an uppercut. Use that left. Use that powerful right that you got. Keep on fighting. Knock him out. Get rid of it once and for all. And go home with your championship belt. Go home with your dreams. See your dreams fulfilled. Don't let Doc knock you out of the ring. He is not a worthy opponent. She is not a worthy opponent. Defeat doubt once and for all. And how do we defeat doubt once and for all so that we can see our dreams come true? 4 things I want you to be mindful of. First, observe. You got to observe your dreams. You have to perceive them. And you have to register in your mind that my dreams are significant. So you got to observe them. You have to notice, perceive, and you have to understand and believe and know that you know your dreams are significant. You got to know what you know. The next one is to conceive. As we know, conceive means to become pregnant with. So you need to become pregnant with your dreams. And we know when we become pregnant with something, in order for it to grow, we've got to nourish it. In other words, you got to cultivate your dreams. And you cultivate your dreams by nourishing them. You got to feed it. And you got to make sure you give it everything it needs to grow. And in order for your dreams to grow and become true, you got to feed it and nourish it with positive thoughts, positive things that you think about on a consistent basis. You got to daydream positive things. You have to see yourself living out your dreams. Positive conversations, that's the word I was looking for. You got to speak positive about your dreams as you cultivate it and you're pregnant with it, and one day you will give birth to your dreams if you take care of them and treat them right. The next thing, you have to be conscious. You need to be conscious of your dreams. You need to be aware of them at all times. You need to be conscious and aware that they're happening. This dream is real. This dream is happening. This dream exists. You have to be conscious of that. You got to know that you know what you know. You've got to protect your dreams. Too many times you've let doubt defeat you and steal your dreams and just knock you right out of the ring. You got to protect your dreams from self-doubt. You got to protect your dreams from naysayers and others that tend to discourage you, some knowingly, some unknowingly. It doesn't matter. Either way, it is not useful information for you. You got to know that you know what you know when it comes to protecting your dreams from destruction. Don't let anything or anybody destroy your dreams. You see, so many of us, for many reasons, give up our dreams with the self-doubt. We have these conversations, and somebody might even tell you, well, you know you're not a spring chicken. I've had somebody tell me that before. Well, girl, you know you're not a spring chicken. And you're right, I'm not a spring chicken. As a matter of fact, I'm not a chicken at all. If I got to be a bird, I'm going to be an eagle, because the eagle flies high above the rest. The eagle's a beautiful and powerful bird. So you're right, I am not a spring chicken. I am an eagle and I fly high. Many times people are having conversations like, oh, you too old, you're going to start that now, you wait to... Guess what? I want to just run by you. I took notes of some things that I've been looking at, and I just want to share with you some people who got started really late before they really blossomed, before their dreams came true, because they did the work. They did the work. I want to talk about Samuel Jackson. He became very famous at the age of 40. Morgan Freeman was 52. Colonel Sanders was 65 years old when he started Kentucky Fried Chicken. Y'all remember Betty White? Betty White is still with us. Betty White started at the Mary Tyler Moore Show at 51 years old. And let's talk about somebody we all know, very powerful woman, very successful woman, top of her game. But when she changed careers, that was a total different game, a total different challenges. You know, when you go to a new level, that requires a new you. And Oprah Winfrey, when she started her own network, almost failed in that endeavor because she had to create a different person. She had to put together a team of cheerleaders. She had to put together some coaches, and most of all, she had to put together some players that put some skin in the game to help her win. And now the OWN network is doing just fine. So she changed careers at 57. She reinvented herself at 57. So guess what, baby boomers? We still got boom. So just go ahead, honey, and do whatever it is you think you want to do. I could go on and on. As a matter of fact, let me just use myself real quick for an example. I've been doing motivational speaking and preaching and training and things for many, many years, but pretty reserved about it, as I've stated earlier. It's my passion. I love it. I enjoy it. And I know that I know what I know. I'm good at it. Got the gift of gab. This is the gift that God gave me. And it took me all these years to be confident in that, because people would always tell me you talk too much. So I would just kind of try not to talk so much. But I know that I know what I know. And so I talk, and I talk for a reason, and I enjoy talking. So I will continue to talk. So I want to talk about this guy. I don't know if you've seen him before. His name is Nick Vujicic, I think it is. It's pronounced Vujcic. He is a motivational speaker, very powerful. He travels all over the world. He has no hands. He has no arms. So there goes the excuse about how you look, how old you are, too fat, too skinny, too tall. No to anything. Because Nick is doing this thing, and he's known around the world, and he does a fabulous job. Once you get over the first few minutes of the no arms and no legs, and you tune into the gift and what Nick is saying, he is powerful. As a matter of fact, his engagements are between 50 and 100,000 a session. How do you like that? Some other people I want to mention that we're familiar. Let's talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Many of us know Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everybody thought it was so funny when Mr. America won, Mr. Olympia. I'm sorry, I'm not so good with those things. Mr. Olympia, Mr. whatever it is. We knew he was a powerful bodybuilder, top of his game. But Arnold had another dream. He wanted to do something different, and everybody thought it was so funny because his English was absolutely terrible. So the naysayers concluded he could never be an actor because you couldn't understand what he was saying. But he was determined and he was willing to do the work. That was the bridge between his dreams and the reality. And he just continued, and he used what he had to get parts that he didn't speak much. Remember the Terminator? Put him on the map. And he began to go from there. As we also know, governor, he ran for office. So Arnold would not let go of his dreams. He would not let nobody, he did not let doubt defeat him in the ring. One other person I want to talk about, we all know Steve Harvey wasn't the most educated person, and he admits that because he didn't pay attention too well in school. You know, he's clowning, being a comedy, and we know Steve does his comedy, he's funny, but Steve, being crazy as he can be sometimes and not very well spoken, not very well educated. We all know the story. He ends up not only with a syndicated radio show, but he also had a syndicated TV show, and this happened when Steve was 55 years old. So what I'm saying at this time is perception determines your journey. Your journey through life is based on your perception. Everything in life and how it turns out is based on your perception. So how are you approaching your opportunities? Life is like this waterfall, this endless waterfall. And you get from the waterfall whatever you use to approach it. If you use a teaspoon, you get a teaspoon. If you use a cup, you get a cup. You use a bucket, you get a bucket. So in other words, you get from this waterfall of life whatever container you use to approach it. So get you some big containers and get everything you deserve from this waterfall. Live your dreams. Believe in your dreams. But you gotta know that you know what you know. You gotta believe and be sure of it. You have to observe your dreams. You have to conceive them and become pregnant with them. And you have to remain conscious of your dreams at all times. And you have to protect your dreams from destruction. And you have got to defeat doubt in that boxing ring once and for all. Until next time, remember, your thoughts shape your world, but you shape your thoughts. Stay safe, remain healthy. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.